things off is one of the worst things you can do when you're trying to be productive as an entrepreneur. Procrastination is among the most common factors why entrepreneurs don't get as much done at work as they want to. This is the third video in this series about productivity. If you haven't seen the other videos, make sure to go check them out. If you're struggling with procrastination, there are things you can do to get back on course as well as boost your efficiency. Let's take a look at exactly what you can do to help you with your productivity. The first thing you need to do is identify the issue. There are a lot of different factors that might bring you to this situation. It could be that you don't appreciate your job, you have stress and anxiety about interacting with a certain person or a certain concept of your job, or that you feel intimidated by a big project. Understanding the reason for your procrastination can help you handle it. For example, if you have a large project that's stopping you, you can bring this project to smaller tasks. When you can strike a little at a time, you won't really feel the necessity to put it off and you can develop momentum. Then you should consider developing accountability. If you have the tendency to avoid tasks and put off work, it can help to have an accountability partner. This could be a colleague and even a friend if you want to work alone and you can report to at the end of the day. You can share your to-do list at the start of the day and also then come back at the end of the day and understand what was accomplished and what was not. Just knowing that you'll be speaking with someone later can help you remain productive to get a whole lot done. There's a tool online called FocusMate, and it pairs you up with someone around the world and you stay accountable for a short period of time. With the pressure and knowing that someone is working at the same time as you can hold you accountable and help you work more efficiently. Then you should consider completing the least desirable tasks first. If you've been avoiding certain tasks because of the fact that you dread them, it's great to simply get those done first. This frees you up from needing to think about them any longer, as well as get them off your to-do list. For example, if you have to take care of a dissatisfied client or just work on a job that you find boring, it's better to get it over with. Once you've actually finished a task, you'll feel accomplished and you can carry on to work on things that you like. Another tip is to get rid of interruptions. If you're currently having difficulty with laziness, disruptions, and interruptions from social media, email, the internet, then turn off your phone, shut your email, and don't go into social media. If you need to, try using apps like Rescue Time, Stay Focused, and Freedom to help you block off the websites and social media sites that will likely distract you. I'll link those in the description box down below. When you do get something done that you were tempted to put off, pat yourself on the back. Allow yourself time to take a break and relax. Then you can get back to work with a refreshed attitude and a sense of accomplishment. Let's talk about managing distractions. In a perfect world, you'd be able to focus on your work completely with nothing to distract you. But in the real world, it doesn't always work this way. In fact, we nearly always get distracted. So just how do you take care of all these distractions and keep your performance level high? There are many different things that can trigger you to get sidetracked. Constant phone calls and checking emails that seem to need your immediate replies can often be sources of distractions. You might also get distracted by your coworkers that want to talk to you. There's also an entire online world, including social media, that you can easily get distracted by. Even if you only prepare to check a resource for a moment, you can throw away hours without even realizing it. And if you work from home, you might feel the distraction of home chores drawing you away from your work. A lot of the time when individuals work from home, it's very likely to get distracted by friends and family as well. Even if you're surrounded by distractions, you can set up a work environment to combat them and be productive. It's necessary to develop your priorities for the day. What you can do is allocate a specific time of the day when you deal with these replies. For example, you might choose that the first thing you do each morning is to respond to any kind of new emails or calls rather than doing them throughout the day. In the meantime, you'll keep disturbances down by sending phone calls to voicemails as well as shutting your email window. While this doesn't work for everybody, it can definitely help. If you truly enjoy spending time on social media or hanging out with coworkers, you can arrange a specific time for that rather than allowing it to become a distraction. You can allocate your lunch break or certain breaks to do these things and take your mind off work. You can also set up 2 to 3 10-minute breaks throughout the day for social time. Knowing that this time is coming can help you stay encouraged to be on task for the remainder of the time. If you work from home, it's essential to establish borders with the people in your life so that your work takes top priority. You don't need to answer every phone call. If you feel home chores are calling your name every single day, schedule time to work on those to make sure that you don't need to worry about them. Finally, if you're sidetracked by ideas that hit you throughout the day, it's great to write them down. Keep a notepad close by to make sure that you can write them down, as well as provide yourself some time afterwards to go through the list. After evaluating your productivity, you might have come to realize that you might not be as productive as you had hoped. Remember that it's okay and it takes small steps to optimize your productivity. Everyone is bound to have those days when it's hard to be productive and you need a break, and that's okay too. Give yourself time and take necessary breaks. I hope that you're able to evaluate your productivity, and through learning about the importance of focus and organization, you get to know how to manage distractions and procrastinations and tips to help you fast track your productivity success as an entrepreneur. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have any productivity tips you'd like to share with us. Don't forget to grab your free entrepreneur resource library with the productivity cheat sheet, as well as a lot of different resources for your productivity, as well as other areas for your business. You can find the link in the description box down below. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.